small plus does sell to plus size people.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you can have something like that hanging up in your cubicle,
Mm-hmm.
and no one at Lilly Pulitzer is saying, hey, take that down, that's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because even when I interned at like Vogue and Harper's Bazaar and those places, like they don't really body shame.
Right, because Bev, you know her, Bev.
Yeah.
She worked for them, for
Mhm.
Vogue, and
Yeah.
she's plus size.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't really body shame, but they do kind of like have this stigma of like what you wear.
Right.
Now, I think sometimes, especially women, they think, oh, because you're working for a magazine, that you got to be decked out in heels every day. Most of the girls I saw was like in sweats, or they'll be in like nice outfits or whatever. But they do typically be like, oh, you wearing that? Like the jumpsuit is not like a label or something that they would probably know. You get a lot of that, but in retail,
Label
you definitely
shading.
get label
But I feel
shading.
like appearance is everything everywhere you go, though.
Yes.
Right.
But so definitely in like a fashion store or something like
But
that.
those places are really judgmental, especially on their employees, because
Wow.
I've been in several stores where they were like, either if it was me or it was somebody else, like, you getting a little bit too big or you need to come down. Like, and it's almost like the stuff you hear from like in the modeling agencies. Like I was telling you, the girl on my
Yeah,
show,
they turned
the
me
stuff
down.
that she was hearing from them was like crazy, and this was in her division. So now that she's kind of like back on, it's like the same people that were saying no because she's on the show now and because she's, you know, her career is doing well. Now they're reaching back out. The same people who told her, "Oh no, you're too big," or "You too."
Yeah, a couple of modeling
you know.
agencies told me like my mid area was too big and stuff like that when
Yeah,
I
but
tried out.
I just feel like sometimes you have to create it yourself and
Well,
do it
now
yourself.
I feel
Exactly.
like it's booming now.
But
like,
now,
I feel like
of
they're
course.
using us as a trend.
Of course.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Now
of
everybody
course.
is trying to bring us in
Right.
and have us on New York Fashion Week on the runway
Right.
and stuff like that. Like, Project Runway just did something, whereas though it was all size women. And, But I just feel like it's a gimmick. I don't think
is.
they're doing it
Yes.
just because they want to spread
yes,
that.
because
I think it's just like, oh, this is what's going on now. Let's bring it in then.
Right.
Like, you
right,
know.
Right.
Because statistically, right now, it's only about 7% of models that are plus size that are on the
Really?
runways, which that's nowhere near. And I mean, statistically, I don't know what the statistics are for men, but over 62% of American women are size 14 or
And
above.
Yes. Yes.
So how can you say that?
This is the image.
Right, and how can you say Queen Latifah can't sell a Maybach, or she can't sell, Smashbox?
It's-
Okay, but she can get CoverGirl, which that's great, but that's a ceiling.
Oh.
Okay, but you don't see her representing Tom Ford Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see her being the face of Lancome.
Right.
You know, it's saying that, oh, plus size people, you only have a place up to here.
Right.
And the thing too, I think also is that the whole idea with luxury and luxury fashion is that it's covetable. It's something that we fantasize to be.
Right.
Right? But if you're putting a plus size person in that world, what are you saying? Oh, that you should fantasize and covet to be plus size. And think there are a lot of people in the decision-making process that have these prejudices that don't want to send that message. Even though the buying power is out there. Like,
Right.
you're going to tell me when 62% of us are above a certain size that we don't buy those products? And you have to be can only be a size 2 to sell Michael Kors purse?
But I do get what they're saying because I've seen like in marketing they say that men for you to be marketable, men have to want to have sex with you, and women has to want to be you.
And-
So that's how they buy in.
Well,
like we all want to be Kim K, and all guys. I don't want to be
I don't
Kim
wanna
K.
be
No,
Kim-
I'm just saying.
All right, well, let me dive in on what you just said then. From one size advocate to another. I think that is also false nombre and prejudice that all kinds of different men don't want to be with plus size women.
Oh, that's a lie.
That's a big
yeah.
that's a
That's a
big
lie.
huge lie. You know,
I have a friend who's actually a model and he only prefers plus size.
Right.
All of you guys want to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an area I've never had a problem in.
Right.
And
either.
yeah, and I
feel
mean,
sorry for those girls.
but
I
yes,
really do.
and
Yeah.
but then there's also pressure. I think peer pressure that trickles down to men who do like plus size women. They feel like, oh, they have to be quiet, hide it.
Yeah.
Oh. Good morning. Thank you for calling into Style Empowerment Chat with Laura and Friends.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Is Ken still on the line?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
here. Hi.
Yes.
Hi, Ken. This is I Am Nolan.
Hey, baby, what's going on? That's one of my Ken dolls. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Tell me, hey, what's going on, baby?
Love you much. Love you much. I had to sneak out of a meeting just to call and say hey, and
Oh.
that we love you tremendously.
I know. I love you guys even more. I do. I love
Aw.
you guys even more. You have no idea. You have a question?
How has it been going since Revenge Body?
It has been epic. This ride has been too amazing to me. Like to go and sit in front, like we were just talking about like designers and stuff, and see designers that I've interned for, and to sit front row at their shows is like epic to me. And then not only just that, just having the blog expand itself to where it is now from where we started is like, I couldn't even dream my life now. Like literally, like
Wow.
legit, like I couldn't
That's
even dream it.
fabulous.
Like to have all the stuff that's coming on, and then to have the next phase that we're going through, and I can't wait for you guys to see this stuff. And it's the reason why the magazine has been taking so long, because we just landed a huge distribution deal, which I could never even again dream. And then for it to be with somebody so
Breaking
iconic.
on our show.
Yeah, I wish I could. I really wish I could. But yeah, I just
You
can't.
can't even drop a hint.
I can't.
Yeah.
Is
We have
that
someone
deep?
tuning in from
Is that
Spain.
deep? Too deep?
Oh,
But
hello, Spain.
thank you so much, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated. We're just expanding the blog to like more celebrities now, so that's something that you'll guys see in the next few weeks, and then also the magazine. You should hear something really, really soon. But I love you guys so much.
Awesome. Thank you. We love you, and we're so proud of you. Continue the great work that you're doing.
Thank you, baby. We
Thanks for
appreciate
calling in.
All right. Have a blessed day, everybody.
You too.
All right, well, we're going to take a musical break, and we'll be back more with Charisma Donaldson and Ken Butler weighing in on all the issues facing the plus-size community in luxury fashion. So we're going to give you one of my favorite Enrique Iglesias songs, my imaginary husband. I know he just had a child, but he's always my fantasy on the shelf. So keep it locked in this Style Empowerment Chat with Laura and Friends. We'll be back after this break.
We love you too from Spain.
Birthday.
Yes.
And we're playing a little Enrique.
Oh, love you too. They keep saying it's busy. All your callers coming through. Mine can't get through.
Lord,
They're like, it's busy. It's
I'm telling
busy.
them, calm down. Stop.
All right, well, you know what? We'll go a few minutes over so we can have more
How
fun.
long does it run?
It goes till 12, but I technically can go until about 12:10
Oh, okay.
before it goes into automatic programming. So everybody
Hey,
has
Mom.
equal time.
My mom is the one that set up this interview. Thanks, Mother.
Hey, Mom.
Good morning.
Laura said, good morning, Mom.
Hey.
Let me get another snack.
Yeah, go
Hey,
for it.
honey.
You want to bring me a snack?
What is it?
Like,
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you. You like how it's going?
Yeah, it's going
That's
great.
good. Go ahead, Laura. Laura dancing for y'all. Hey, hey.
you can be bad. You can be bad.
Oh, yeah. Lee, is this bad? You shouldn't be eating this.
Yeah, but I'm eating half of yours.
Revenge peanuts.
body.
You know, Chloe was like, somebody DM me a picture of you in the airport eating Chick-fil-A.
Ooh.
Me?
No, me.
I'm like, what?
She did.
Oh my God,
She was
that's
like,
crazy.
"Somebody DM me.
That is crazy.
Ain't it?
Now you can't even eat what you want.
Nope. Not without somebody saying, oh.
All right, well, maybe we shouldn't get this on camera.
I'll flip it on.
We gotta be
I'll flip
protected.
it. I'll flip it on me, so you guys can.
We have to
Right.
Bunch it.
Yes,
So you
'cause they
know,
monitor what I-
we protect our guests here
And
at Style
it was even worse 'cause
Empowerment
when I was in
Chat.
New York, they was like taking pictures of me and stuff, like the paparazzi people or whatever, eating in this restaurant thing. And I was like, this is crazy.
So now, my brother Ken can't eat what he wants to.
Right?
Well, so
I
they
don't
say.
understand people who like stalk these celebrities at restaurants. Who wants to see somebody eat it?
They do.
Right.
They literally just stand there and take pictures.
Oh,
Or people had their phone and just,
like, can they have?
But they say that they call those people, do they? No.
Not
They're
all
just
the time.
standing there.
let's say it was a press event, like when I did the radio station, they called
Hey,
them.
Sydney. Good morning,
But the
Mike.
problem was they followed
Hi,
us to
AJ.
eat after we did
Thanks
the
for
interview.
tuning in,
And
everybody.
then if you do like a let's say if I was coming out of the phone line, I'll do a press event,
Mhm.
and they'll come out for that and ask interviews and stuff.
To cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
But the
Laura
problem is they'll follow you. So after you do something, it's just like.
Because
They wanna
Laura,
get
you do
something out.
like your press.
Yes.
But see, she's good press.
Yeah.
You got bad press too.
Yeah.
Right.
Who will literally like follow
I
you.
turn my back on sensational stories.
Yeah, they usually don't. Or they'll ask you like, do you feel comfortable? Like when I sat down, I was like, oh, do you want to talk about this or whatever? And I'm usually the person who be like, go ahead, ask anything. But you got some people who get carried away. And you be like, hey, hold on now, I'm still from North Philly.
So are you single?
Yeah.
You're single?
Yeah.
You hear that, everybody?
Single.
Breaking on Style and Empowerment Chat. Ken Butler is single.
Well, we don't want to say that loud. There might be somebody get offended.
Okay.
We talking. We talking. We
He's
talking.
dating.
We're dating. Perfect.
Okay.
See, my she just saved me. Dating. Yeah.
Dating.
Seeing what sticks.
Yes, you have to try
Oh, somebody's
different pots.
calling?
Oh. Good morning. Oh,
Dang,
I guess
we missed the call. Call
Sorry.
back, whoever that was.
Sorry, we were jamming to the
See,
music.
it's hard to date. Like I feel like in the industry
It
because it's like either you got to worry about them trying to leak a story about you or try to get
Yes.
on to meet other people, or you got, or they don't live that lifestyle and they don't understand.
Or
you talking to them.
or you
Yeah.
feel like you can't trust their
You feel
agenda.
like you can't trust
that they
them,
want
then-
that right.
Yeah. But with me,
Hello,
I'm not as
thanks
big
for calling in.
brand as you, but
You big.
I do have an audience.
Good morning.
Right. Mhm.
And when
It's
my
hard.
husband does stuff
Hey.
that is out of pocket, it just makes me look so bad.
Aileen.
Oh, that's Aileen. Hey, Aileen.
Hey.
Yes, girlfriend.
Hey, girlfriend, I just wanted to call in and tell you that my girlfriend is doing her thing, Talk Heavy Tea.
That's right.
Line. That's in an event real soon, so look forward to that. She worked so hard, and I'm not her to death. That's all I want to say.
Oh, thank you for inspiring me, girlfriend. Shop Vogue Hair Mixie right now. Thanks, girlfriend. Yeah, she does hair and she has a hairline.
Okay. She may have twist
Yeah.
my wig a little bit.
Yes.
She said, this Aileen.
That's Aileen.
All right, bye, y'all. Have a good day.
All right,
You too.
Bye-bye.
Shout out to Aileen.
Yeah, it's so stressful. And then I understand you traveling and stuff with different states. I don't know. I ain't got time.
Oh, my mom said I knew you guys would click.
Oh, yeah, I love
Yeah.
her.
I love you too.
And the thing too is when you're grinding and building your brand, you don't have time to wait through the BS.
Right.
To say, oh, okay, after 2, 3, oh, okay,
preaching.
so you're
She
full of
preaching.
She was
crap.
dropping jewels all morning.
Okay, I'm
Preaching.
like, no, either come correct in the
You want a piece
beginning
of this?
and don't waste my
Yeah.
time, or I
There's
can
a
keep
chocolate
it
chip
rocking
cookie.
and moving and drive my own bus.
And I didn't like that either.
You
It's
know,
true.
because it's like
You did.
I don't have time.
You don't have time for it,
If I was
literally.
literally, and I don't have the energy for it either.
Mm-mm.
So either you're
Literally.
So I'm like, either
Aileen.
you understand my lifestyle,
Mhm.
and you support it, and you're for real,
Mhm.
and you're what you say, or
Mhm.
just
Leave it alone.
leave it alone because I don't have time for BS.
Mm-mm.
Dame said hi from RM67.
Ah!
Oh, look at
I
her.
know Dane from
Yeah, that's my bro. Me too. Long time. Look at Laura.
Dane.
Laura is hyped to see you, Dame.
Hey,
Him too. Yes, Dame. Shout out to RM67.
Yes,
I-
that's a what?
Yeah, I
Yes.
know him from since I was like 13.
Yes.
Dame, I
Local
shuffled.
fashion
Yes,
shows.
that's how I know him.
Dame, I shuffled my
Jean
schedule,
Trent.
and I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
be
used to
coming
do
out
all
to
those
Philly
shows.
Fashion
Yes.
Week on Friday to see your show
Oh yeah, she said she's coming to Philly Fashion Week to see your show, bro.
on Friday.
He need to have me walk in.
Yeah, yes, Ken,
He
you
need
know
to have
it.
Me
me walk in.
Yes,
He
Ken
need to
went
have me
up.
walk.
Okay, what's tea, bro? I'm not walking for you. You know I'm not, so don't ask me.
Yeah, you know.
Wait a
Hey,
minute.
I'll walk any day.
Cause that's what he like do. I'll come to a show to support him. He like, I need you to walk.
Mhm.
No, I'm not
Well,
walking.
I'll come in there and strut it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
so Ken, listen, hit up Ken because he want to walk for you, Dave.
I wanna
for
walk.
Philly
you know,
Fashion Week.
you know what? Who I want to connect you with is Valori Fashion. They're a men's luxury leisure line,
Mhm.
but they also specialize in plus size.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
I would definitely want to
Yes.
touch
And I could give an androgynous look. So.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
See, it is all about the plug-in and the
that.
connection
Yeah.
here.
Tag team in it. Let's go.
He said he gonna hit you up.
Oh, that's right, baby. Please do.
He
I'm
said,
trying
yeah,
to walk.
you know I always set you up. Yes,
Come
you
on.
always setting me up.
I'm
Dave.
on. I'm ready to walk. And that baby, arm 67.
This show he just had was so nice.
It was
Why
fast.
I ain't get an invite, Dane?
I was there.
I want to know why I
Oh, you
ain't
was
get a-
there?
Yeah.
I want to know why I ain't get an invite. I know I
It
live
was
in
all
LA.
over
Listen,
social media.
I know I live in LA, but my Philly people be acting shady to me. They don't invite me to nothing. Like I can't get on the plane.
Yeah, so y'all heard it here first. Start
They-
inviting Ken to
That's
places.
right, and it's crazy because I never get, and that's what make me upset a little bit.
Mhm.
Because I'm from Philly, I never got invited to Philly Fashion Week. I always get invited to New York, Paris, Milan. My own hometown never saved me no seats.
And
Never.
that's where I say forget the home.
Don't do it.
Because we trying to go global.
Yeah, I get it, but I
but
be
you
like,
want that love from your hometown.
Yeah.
listen, check this out, y'all.
I haven't been there since the first one that they had at City Hall.
Let me tell you how down for Philly I am, right?
Mhm.
The night of my show aired, right? I had an opportunity to party at Terrence J House. Maybe I should be saying this, but seriously. My reveal was at Terrence J House. Michael B. Jordan, all of them was there.
Mhm.
They asked me to come so many times, and I said, no, I'm coming to Philly with my real people, with my people that I grew up with.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, that's what I'm going to do. The next day, they was asking me to do E-News. I said, nope, I'm going to do Fox 29 in Philly.
Yes.
And it was like, no, but it's just like, now.
But I also would have tried to, because it's just a bigger.
I get it, but I just be trying to show my
you
city
wanna
love. And they don't-
yeah. But it's fine.
It is, because now we about to start doing,
Yeah, big
bigger,
things.
bigger,
and
way
Philly
bigger
is
stuff.
going to want to claim
of
you.
course, and I love my city, but we
Yes.
got to get these Hollywood checks. now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I done missed out on a
Exactly.
lot of them with Revenge Body, so I can't do that with this next stuff that we got
Mhm.
going on.
I'm excited.
Oh,
for
we got
that.
Glam Masters too. Glam Masters.
Now,
coming out
before-
28.
Before RuPaul was the star of Drag Race, let's not forget that she was a phenomenal pop star in the 90s. So
that?
this is
RuPaul.
RuPaul.
Oh, RuPaul
Yes.
had a song.
RuPaul had a Grammy-winning song.
Oh.
Supermodel. Yes.
I never known that.
Yes.
Maybe my friends.
So he
because one of
started
my
out
friends,
in the
he's really into
90s.
drag.
He started
Yeah, I
out
got
in the
a couple friends that's
90s
on
as
that
a
show.
pop artist.
Really? Yeah, one of my friends wanted to do their show,
Hey, Retania.
but he was saying like it's expensive.
Hey, girl. Girl, we got to get together. I've been hitting you up. I'm on vacation
yeah,
this
great.
week. We got to connect. All right, we're playing one of my favorite RuPaul throwbacks.
stuff coming up with Drea Michelle.
How you like her? She from outskirts
Ready.
of Philly. Yeah.
Right. She's cool. She's dope.
And you know what I'm wearing on
What are you
Friday
doing with her?
to Philly
she's
Fashion
doing
Week?
Remember I was saying we expanded to celebrity.
Celebrities with the live.
Yeah,
I'm bringing
so we
it out
doing,
of the closet.
It's mostly like topics, so I'm gonna take you to the blog now. So oh yeah, in the industry, yeah. That's what I was saying when I had this interview.
Are you out there dancing and feeling good and loving yourself and loving life?
And they control the media, so that's what you do. I said, baby, I don't want to for a long time.
How old are you?
29.
Okay.
I still working for Ralph Lucci, Vogue magazine, Harper's Bazaar magazine. I've been working for it a long time. Playing. So let's say we're like this, right? I'd be a good guy. That's when she said she like stability.
Can you send me the link?
Yeah, I sent you. This vlog, I also work for Next Models too, as a photographer, so I did this
Oh, so
too.
you know how to take pictures. Got it.
This is me too. So like all of this stuff, instead of seeing like a regular model there, or like I mean myself too, I would do it too, but as you see like a regular model here, you see like Drea Michelle, and she would give her opinion.
We're having
on
lots
this
of
blog
fun
article.
here this
Oh,
morning,
okay.
talking
Like how
fashion
stability,
and
whatever,
body
some
And who set
positivity.
this up for you?
This all me.
Okay,
Yeah.
all you. Yeah, see, I need training in that
Yeah,
stuff.
everything. But I
So
got
send me the link. I gotta watch the show that's on list.
Yes.
And I'm gonna look at the vlog.
Yes.
So are you on throughout this? How does it work?
No, it's everybody gets an episode.
Episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what episode were you on?
First.
First.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So they started off with you.
Oh, they
Yes.
do it.
Yes.
They
And that's why they
started
got
off
the
with the
most
best.
Yeah, that's the one we gotta do.
Yes. Yes.
Nobody really watches
So
it.
if you want to call in and get involved in the conversation,
yeah, I did.
dial us at
I left live. I'm sorry.
215-782-8464.
What's your number?
267
Mm-hmm.
882 6303.
Huh? Right here?
You got your number.
Oh.
We're not putting that all up at the internet.
It's alright.
Hey, you're not getting my number all up at the internet.
It's alright.
you can hit me up and if I decide, I'll give
He's
it
my
to you.
publicist.
Oh, okay. And how did you link with him? Is he from Philly?
Yeah, he's from Philly. I call him crying because I was like, I have another friend named Charisma.
Really?
And she.
How old is she? Did I have a name first?
How old are you?
27.
I think she probably had it first.
Really?
Yeah, she's like 30 something. She works. She's
wow.
Yeah.
She works for like CW and like a newscast. She does a lot
My
of
new
stuff.
Philly.
Yeah, my new Philly. She works a lot. So I call her crying because like the media had started these stories about me, and she was, I have a friend who's a publicist, and I think he can help you. So she called Antoine and asked him would he be interested in picking me up. So he was like, yeah, I would love to. So I talked to him, and we clicked instantly. And he was like, listen, don't worry about it, I got you, or whatever. And then it was a lot of stuff with E, so ever since then he repped me. And that was why I was,
That's amazing.
I think it was like 2 months after I started filming, because like, if you go on YouTube and see these like these bloggers and stuff, all you gotta do is type in Kim Butler ruins body, all this stuff pop up. Bloggers
This
will
is
talk
my
about
theme
it.
Anything I'm
song.
saying true?
No,
Okay.
it was like some stuff. They made it seem like I was gonna run during the filming of the show. They was like I was stealing from stores to feed my mom, like crazy stuff. Yes, they take stuff.
So
like
wait,
this.
when you said you got in trouble with the law, what was it for?
Because I have wrote bad, you'll see it on the show, I have wrote bad checks to my credit card company.
Okay.
And then basically the credit card company pressed charges. And that's
Oh,
not-
wow. They didn't just say it was just a bounce check?
No, they made
They
it seem
really-
like it was like it was on a run.
Like
It was your check, right?
It was my check
but-
from my bank account,
yeah.
but they made it seem
Oh,
like
You
I
didn't
was
want to
was
have
fraud.
the late payment.
yeah. But they tried to make it seem like I was like a
Like,
yeah.
right.
You'll see on the show. The show really made everything to come to be true. So I mean, like
Good morning.
he said it how it
Hey,
happened. You know what I mean?
vigilantes.
But the media before the show even came out took it, and when I tell you I thank Chloe so much, because I wasn't going to talk about it. I was like, I'm not talking about this on the show. We're not about to do this. And she was like, listen, if you don't talk about this here, I can't protect you from this.
Right.
Like, I can't literally, there's nothing I can
And
do.
then they're going to, basically, you're not clearing up the rumor, so
That's what-
it's going to be
And
whether or not
she
it's
forced
out
me
there.
to say it. So if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be looked at as great right now. Like, people would be like, oh, who's the Carl? I ain't.
Right.
But she literally made me, she was like, listen, I can't protect you from it. If you don't do it here, I can't. And even later on, when like people were saying rumors about me and stuff, she came out and was like, look, you're not about to play that. Like, she really, like I said, she is more of a big sister to me than some of my own siblings. Because, like, she don't play.
That is decent.
She don't play with kids.
But everybody says she's the cool sister.
Oh, yeah. And Kim, too. Like, she's a great mentor. Like, well, I'm going to let you watch the show.
Okay.
I ain't going to ruin it.
Yeah, no, because I'm going to watch it.
I ain't going to ruin it.
I got the Comcast app right on my phone.
But she was a really, really big part of what the blog is now. And that's all I'm going to tell you. So you'll see.
Yeah, because you told me that she gave you advice. I know you can capitalize off of this.
All right, we're going to come back up in just a minute.
Okay. We're going back up?
Yeah.
All right.
But she is even still. Be like, let me see what you got. Let me see. Oh, they told me so much. It don't make no sense. That's why I'm not focusing on. I'm focusing more on product now because it was great to do the blog and all that stuff. She was like, don't go with product. I know you need money, but you need people to trust you and buy it just because it's you, not because of. So we all go from product. So now when we release it, go on before it got there.
And welcome back to Style and Empowerment Chat with Laura and friends. And we're all up in here leading the glamorous life. Yes. It's all about the glamorous life. Yes, yes, yes. So, Charisma, talk to us about your t-shirt line, Talk Heavy, which you're actually wearing one of your tees today.
Yes,
so I'm going to flip it
always
around.
In
Yes, you're
that's what we call it. When
brand
you wear
ready.
Talk Heavy, you're in uniform.
Yes.
So basically, Talk Heavy actually came without me actually knowing. My fiance at the time, he's my husband now, he actually got incarcerated. He got into some type of trouble. And I had just quit my job as a special education teacher. And at first I was on unemployment, and then they cut my unemployment off. So now he's in jail, and I need money. Right. I have a car note, I have rent, and everything else. So my sister, who's here with me, she was like, you should start a t-shirt line. I'm like, my mom was always telling me to start a t-shirt line. I'm like, no, everybody's doing it because, you know, it's a big thing in Philly. And I'm like, everybody's doing it. I don't want to do that. I want to have real clothes. But I was like, I do need money. So we came up with, from Instagram, my captions was always heavy. So it was like, people will always come to my page and steal my captions. And I'm like, well, let's do Talk Heavy. And then I wrote the definition, and we got them printed, and in 2 days, 50 shirts sold out.
That's amazing.
So, yes.
So I'm just going to read your shirt here to our listeners. So, Talk Heavy, a verb. 1, to speak in a boastful manner, which means being proud of yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
2, cockiness, which means don't take no shade from anybody.
Okay.
And 3, self-assurance, which means know your power, know your voice.
Exactly.
Don't let anyone take it away from you.
And cockiness is not a bad thing. People look at that as a negative connotation, but I feel like being cocky is just like self-assurance, the same thing. Like you're
knowing your power and your worth.
Exactly. So I feel like we don't boast and talk about the important things. Sometimes we have to remind people of our greatness. So that's when we're talking heavy. Like you going to name drop. I worked for Vogue, Bazaar, Laura. Yes, I've done interviews with who?
Oh, 7th Streeter, Maya, Darren DeWitt Henson.
Let them know. And that's what Talk Heavy is about. It's when your words carry weight. That's when you talk heavy. And we don't just talk, we back it up.
Yes.
So that's what Talk Heavy is about.
And now, Ken, tell us all about your blog, and explain to those who don't know how you turn a blog into business and how you get started and making your blog successful.
Well, the thing, talking about the business of the blog, I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning because I didn't listen to anybody. Like, I had a hard head. Like, when I started to gain, like, followers, I knew how to get press attention. I knew how to get, like, celebrities involved, and I knew how to get, the momentum going. But I didn't know how to get the money. So, in the beginning, I made a lot of mistakes. And being hard-headed, like, people was like, oh, you got to reach out to sponsors and advertisers. And I didn't want to have those people's logos and stuff on my site because I was so particular about the way things looked. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And mind you, the first episode, our site crashed 3 times because we got over literally, I think it was like 400,000 people literally logged onto the site the night that the show aired. So the site crashed a lot of times, and a lot of my mentors told me, like, you need advertisers, you need stuff, and I didn't listen because I was like, I don't want that stuff messing up the pretty image. So I basically missed out on like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wow.
So now we're working backwards and we're getting that stuff together now and getting all the sponsors and advertisers in now opposed to doing it the first way. So that's the business of it, and that's the thing that we're getting into now, and I'm glad that we are expanding. As far as the blog is concerned, it took a lot of different directions because at first it was more me showing off my fashion skills and stuff, and occasionally I would just reach out to celebrities for interviews and different stuff like that or to comment. But now, since we filmed the show, we realized, like, okay, let's start getting back into more of the celebrity stuff because people like that stuff.
Yeah.
And they like the fact that I'm opening up my platform to get celebrities' opinions on the topics that we talk about. So we got a lot of stuff planned with a lot of people from a lot of different shows, which are now my friends in the industry, are going to be doing a lot of stuff. And they will be doing a lot of tours and a lot of stuff like that. Not taking away from the DNA of the brand, which is just talking about the situations, because when I first started the blog, it was very fake. Like, all our articles was like, oh, this is the concealer I think you should wear, or this is what I think you should do. To now, it's like, okay, how you be a good side John? You know what I mean? Or
Right.
how do you, deal with the best friend sleeping with your ex? Like, just
Lifestyle.
lifestyle stuff. And that came when we were filming because the more anybody watched the show, they saw I used to lie a lot to protect my real life. And then as those walls came down, I started realizing that people like the genuine truth. Like, to this date, how to be a good side John and how to be, all those different personal articles are most popular because we were real and not scared or afraid to talk about the real things that go on in life rather than the fakes, make-believe stuff that you want to believe that your life is perfect. Everything isn't perfect. So now we're not only just being more authentic with my life, we're bringing other celebrities in to be more authentic with their life. So that's something that we're getting into. And then with the magazine, we are going to, and this is a little bit of exclusive, that we're going more into depth with that celebrity that we choose to feature. We're getting more involved in their personal life with that specific situation that you might have saw in the media. So
Okay.
that's what we decided to do with the magazine because we saw it was conflicting with the blog and we wanted to focus a little bit more on the blog. So that's the difference between now and then. So now we got things rolling.
That's exciting.
It's extremely exciting.
Now, Charisma, what do you feel this is something we could talk about for hours, but what do you feel are some of the, misconceptions and prejudices that are out there towards plus-size people, and just address your thoughts on that?
I feel like a lot of the misconceptions in the industry are that we're lazy, like we spoke on earlier, that we can't look fashionable, and that we, guys don't love us or we won't find love. Or basically the biggest one is that we aren't beautiful. So,
Or that we have low self-esteem.
low self-esteem, that's a big one. So that's the misconceptions I think that are portrayed on us, and that we're not sexy. We are sexy.
Hello. And I mean, I think too, the other thing is just size shaming. Like, let's, talk about that, as a group here. I really talk a lot about size shaming. And it happens in so many little ways that I don't really think people think about how they might even be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you go out to a restaurant and you ask for the refill, and they say, "Oh, was that a Diet Coke?"
Oh,
right?
That never happened.
Oh, that happens to me all the time.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I'll say, "Oh, I'll have a Coke," and then the waitress, when you want the was that?
See,
did
at
you want to
that
die?
point,
Like,
when I go
there's.
out to eat, anytime I'm spending my money, I'm difficult if I'm not getting the service
that
that I want.
want.
So I would ask for a manager.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. Soon as
But
that happens.
that's something that is so ingrained.
I'm the king of right here.
Right. Oh,
I
yeah.
just got some free from Starbucks the other day.
Yes, I call corporate.
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
If I don't like my experience,
Me too.
Oh, okay.
I just got a free hotel stay
Mhm.
because I was recently in town. Because everybody thinks I live in Philly because I'm here so much, but I actually don't live in Philly. See, that's the inside of the Lars world. I'm a little bit outside
New
of Philly,
Jersey?
so I'm in the Philly burbs.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I was in town covering something, and so I was staying in town. And it was the first time I last minute decided, let me get a hotel. So this particular hotel, I'm going to be nice and not say what it was.
Yeah.
But, the room was god awful. Like it's I didn't realize it, but it's like facing an alley. I woke up at 8 a.m. to the dumpsters being emptied.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, what? Like the socket isn't working in the bathroom. I'm like, so I fill out one of those surveys. So I actually got an email from the manager saying, look, I'm sorry for your experience. Please give us an opportunity to make it and come see us again. Well, that tactic, of course, was a mistake. So I emailed him back and said, well, look, I said, the only way I would stay at your hotel again, because the experience was so bad, is if it was free and with amenities. And, I am impressed. I haven't said anything. I'm not like that, but it was one of my worst hotel stays ever. And so the guy emails me back and says, oh, well, it would be our pleasure. Offer you a free stay, give us, I said, okay, fine. So I emailed him this morning. Now, I'm just saying this not to throw shit, but to show people, like, the response and the follow-up. Sometimes people aren't going to give you a second chance or a second chance to make a second chance.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You have to satisfy and delight the first time.
Mhm.
So,
Because people are paying for the experience.
right.
Absolutely.
So I say to this general manager, well, look, could I cash that hotel stay in this Saturday? Because I'm coming in for Philly Fashion Week, with a colleague. Hey, that would be convenient. He emails me and says, oh, no problem. I just sent you the confirmation. Okay, I look at my email, keeping it back. This is the win back stage. He made the reservation for today.
So he messed up again. Wow. It's just like, I'm done.
Done. So I said, excuse me, I had specified Saturday to Sunday. You made it for today. Can you oh, my apologies. I emailed you a new confirmation, and I checked my email, and that changed confirmation isn't there.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, so this is now time 4 that I'm giving you to get it right and show me that you can give good customer service.
Right.
And I mean, I think...
Well, I pray you get your whole
I'm like, look.
That's right.
I'm like, what's Wednesday giving me? I'm like, I don't need it today. But I think that, gets down to whatever industry you're into. It's the experiences in the details.
Mm-hmm.
And people remember the details, how you made them feel. If you paid attention.
Right.
If you cared about their needs as a consumer.
Mm-hmm.
Because 9 times out of 10, unfortunately, we're going to remember, like, your experience with your former employer or other things. Because a lot of times we remember the bad
Yeah.
Yeah.
deeper
Yeah.
than the good.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you don't want to, as a business, you don't want to put bad memories
Right.
in people's heads. So now, talk to us a bit about charisma. What advice you would give to women specifically, especially young girls that are out there? Because as we know, we hello, we all experience bullying and size shaming, and I feel like size shaming on any end of the spectrum is wrong. Whether it's heavy or thin, we don't want to draw our confidence from shaming other people. So, what advice can you give to girls trying to build their self-esteem, love their body, and who also might be experiencing bullying out there?
Okay, so basically, the advice that I would give them is I would want to talk to their parents, because I feel like self-love literally starts at home when you're young, and your parent builds that confidence within you, because that's what my mother and father did with me. They never told me I was too big to do anything. So I was the young girl who was in the dance group. I was captain of the drill team. I never thought, I'm too big to do a split.
That's so important, not raising your kids with limitations.
Exactly. So I would talk to their parents first, especially since when you're young, your mind is not fully developed yet. So what people install and teach us, that's what matters. So it starts at home. Self-confidence to me starts at home, and your mother and father telling you you're pretty, you're beautiful, and you can do anything. That's
and not
where,
saying things like, "Oh, you'd be prettier if you lost
or
weight."
why are you eating that? Or because I see a lot of parents do that type of stuff.
Oh, you're
Like,
such
it's
a
time for
pretty
you to stop
face.
eating. Yeah, So I feel like I would want to talk to their parents first. But that high school girl who thinks she can't get guys in school and stuff, baby, you're going to grow up, and those little teen boys are going to grow up to be able to say out loud that they like you. So that time will pass. That's the advice I would give you. That time will definitely pass, and you will find somebody who's going to love you for you. And that body shaming stuff in high school and in school, kids are very mean. And I just feel like it gets better when you grow up. That's the advice I would give. It gets greater later. It really does.
Now, Ken, I know we talked a bit about you have, like many of us, gone through depression at different stages of your life. And, talk to us a bit about how you formed the building blocks of your self-esteem and the courage to go after your passions and pursue your dreams.
I think I've always had like a certain level of ambition that made me feel like you can get through whatever you want to get through. So I've never had like a doubt in my mind of who I was supposed to become, because I've always just done it. So I would just say, like, listen to the voice within you. Yeah. And I know that sounds cliche, but it really is true, because I've always had a voice that was like, you're going to do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to do whatever you put your mind to. And I've always put my talent and my gift first and everything else second. And not, of course, God with you. But for me, I've just always been like, okay, this is my goal, and I'm going to stop at nothing to reach it. So whether that meant staying up to like 12 o'clock at night, 6 in the morning to get something done, I'm going to do it. And
you have to put that work in.
Or if I want to learn something about a business, let me learn everything about it. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean do 18 years of schooling, but if I need to take a 6-month workshop, of course, I'm going to do what I need to do. If I need to, maybe try to do something to get somewhere, that's what I'm going to do. So for me, I've just always built that up, and then it helps. And
it does.
As far as with self-esteem goes, like, I've just always, and of course I got depressed, but my depression came from me being in a certain situation. It never came from the way somebody else treated me, because I could have cared less.
I'm glad you specified that.
Yeah, so mine came from not being able to get out, like, of, let's say, of me taking care of my mom, like, while I'm working at, like, this high-end department store, and I'm taking care of my mom, and she's disabled, and it's just me and her in the basement, living in my grandmother's basement. That's something that I wanted to get out of. Like, oh my God, I'm depressed because I'm here in this situation, or because
you want release from the struggle.
Yeah, I want release from the struggle. So it was a lot different than, most people saying, oh, I'm not attractive, or oh, I'm not. My struggles have never really been there. Because even at 300 pounds, I thought I was okay.
Yes.
So I was. It was different, but my struggles were always my situations. And, and I
think we
say,
all can attest to being depressive or money. Or
right.
Yes.
Things aren't right.
Mm-hmm.
Or people hurting you or
Right.
taking you for granted. We all can relate to that.
But I think that you just have to stay strong and get through it and keep trying until you reach whatever goal you have set.
I think our minds are so powerful.
Yes,
we
it is.
need to start controlling our thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
We have to watch what we put into our heads.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically what we think comes out.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it
Yes.
shows. So change your thoughts. That will help with your confidence as well. Because people think it doesn't work, but if you look in the mirror and
Affirmation.
point out, affirmation really works, and pointing out the actual beautiful things about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about your stomach. You have pretty eyes. You have
Mm-hmm.
pretty lips. How about focus more on those things than the
Or
bad
I love
things?
my shoulders.
Right,
I love my
exactly,
back.
exactly.
I have pretty hands.
Exactly.
I have cute feet.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
And expand on that.
Yeah.
the
And
way you think is everything.
I
everything.
I can't emphasize this enough to the listeners that everybody, no matter what size they are,
have insecurities.
has insecurities. You think Sofia Vergara and Nicole Kidman and Reese Witherspoon and any starlet you can imagine, that they don't look at themselves and say, oh my God, I'm a little this here and I'm a little that there and I'm not like how I used to be 10 years ago, or I'm not this or I'm not that. And you know what? You can have cellulite at any size. Tyra Banks had
Right.
cellulite at a size 6. I
I feel like no matter
no
how
matter
good you
where you
are,
are,
somebody
there's
is going to have something.
somebody's
to
got
say.
Right.
You're not going to
exactly.
be everybody's cup of tea.
No.
And you got to accept that.
But you have to love your own tea
Exactly.
and drink it
Exactly.
in.
Yes.
Drink it in.
Yes.
Because you can't. If you don't love drinking your own tea, you're not going to inspire anyone else
Nope.
to love
Exactly.
you. Well, we're going to take a quick music break, and we will be back with more with Ken and Charisma and all our positivity. So let's have a little Strength, Courage, and Wisdom by Indiana R.V. And we'll be back in a quick moment with more from Style and Empowerment Chat with Laura and friends on Spiritual Connect and London Energy Radios.
They said, I'm really enjoying this segment.
Aww.
Thank you.
Aww.
Follow Laura. Do you have a page for spiritual?
Yeah, I
Radio?
have 3 pages.
Okay.
I have a Facebook page for Style and Empowerment Chat with Laura and Friends. Then there's the website for Spiritual Connect Radio. And then I also, London Energy, if you go to the Facebook page of London Energy Radio and you hit the website, I actually have my own page on their website.
Okay, guys, check out the Facebook page, Laura's Instagram page, and the London.
Yes, so, okay, here's the rundown, guys, where you can find me. So, follow the Style and Empowerment Chat with Laura and Friends Facebook page. Follow me on Instagram at SRPKLDiva. You can also go to spiritualconnectradio.com to hear all about our programming. And if you go to the Facebook page of London Energy Radio, it's a black and orange logo, and you click the website, I actually have my own sub-page on the London Energy website.
Okay, great. Thank you again for having me,
Of
Laura. I'm
course.
really having a good time. And thanks for connecting me and Kim.
Yes.
Yes, this is my girl.
I planned it.
Yes. This is great.
Strength, courage, and wisdom.
So are you going to work on a fashion line?
Yeah, that's something that we got planned.
And is it
down
going to be male and female?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to be a model, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. You know I got
Okay.
you. I'm that's like one of the things we're doing right after the magazine launch
Okay.
in September.
We're gonna collaborate and just
Yes,
kill
we have to
everything.
collaborate.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all about coming together
It's coming. I mean,
and sharing audiences.
it
You get
just
what I'm saying?
it just was a lot in the beginning. Like I wanted to do so much. Like when I first got the platform, and because I can do a lot.
Good
I was gonna
morning,
do it,
Johnny.
but then
Good
they were
morning,
like-
Annette.
Mostly Kim was like, "Listen, you don't need to give everybody that soon because you're gonna come across so authentic." Because I didn't know what to expect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because this is my first show. Like I
Right.
had never experienced this before, so they kept telling me like, "Trust me." This is
Before
my
me.
picture.
Her name is Miriam.
Is she in
She's
South
on.
Street?
She's not on South Street. She's on like what is it? Like
Oh, we have a
Amber-
caller.
Amber Street. She doesn't mind.
Good morning. Thanks for calling in.
Child. Thank you, baby.
Yeah. So. Hello.
Hello.
I was about to say something. So you can take it back.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me just bring us back on air. We're on our musical break, and you can ask your question.
Okay. The question I would
Welcome back to Style and Empowerment Chat with Laura and Friends. We're live in studio with Ken Butler of Revenge Body and a Philly fashion designer and plus size empowering advocate, Charisma Donaldson. Now we have a caller on the line. Caller, welcome to the show.
Hi, caller.
Hi, caller.
How you doing?
Good.
How are you? So you know we're allowed to ask any questions?
Yes, we're live on air.
Okay. The question I would like to ask is why are people mad every day and why is the world coming to an end? Hello.
What was the question?
Wait.
Why is people mad every day? I'm not sure. Maybe they're just not satisfied with their lives and they need to pray. And I think they should try to live the best life that they can, because I agree with you. There is a lot of signs that the world is coming to an end. I mean, Saturday it was snowing and today it's 70 degrees. So you guys should be very afraid and very
Global
scared.
warming.
And you should pray.
Global warming.
Yeah. Oh, you think it's global warming? Well, in religion, we don't want to bring up religion on the radio, but it's specific signs that it says will be happening. And I see a lot of them. So, yeah. Those people that wake up mad, I think they should just try to find their purpose in life and get some type of guidance. Because why are you waking up upset? You
And
should be happy that you
positivity
woke
around
up.
you. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
You
There's
should
people
be
that didn't wake up today.
right, or there are people who woke up who can't stand up,
Right.
who have a terminal condition, who can't walk, who can't talk.
That's right.
You know, so you need to appreciate every day where you can get up, you can stand up, you can breathe, and you can make a difference.
Appreciate
Can
where you
I ask one
are.
more question?
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to figure out why did they leak the Black China stuff?
Honey,
I got like 80 NDAs and I ain't speaking.
yeah, that's not really our topic.
Yeah, but Black China, work on your performances.
Yeah,
That's the advice I
I
have.
had better performance
Or
in
just-
sixth grade.
Yes. Or just don't do videos like that. Or after you do them, delete them.
Yeah, live positive.
Live positive, yes.
Hashtag live positive.
Hi. I'm in school. I'm sorry.
Oh no! And what was your name?
Sahara.
Sahara.
Hey, Sahara.
Nice talking
This
to you,
my
Sahara.
Hey, boo.
Hey, how are you?
Finding you.
Thank y'all.
Have a great day.
Yes, but a Black.
Oh my God.
You know what platform I gotta listen.
You know this is not that type of
You don't know how many
God.
times I got asked that question last
All
night.
right, so
No,
we just
yesterday.
got the Black China bomb dropped on us. I don't know how.
Who's that?
Yeah, right,
What's that? What's that?
right. I don't see.
Oh, you don't know who Black?
I know who
China-
she is.
No one knows who she is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's not relevant to anything.
Anything or anybody. Next cast.
I love her grind. I love her
What
grind.
grind?
What grind?
Well, she came from out the basement in Delaware.
Well, clearly she went back in that basement this weekend.
Where was she from?
No one knows. No one
Oh,
cares.
okay. Well,
Next
no one
case.
Black John, I'm rooting for you out of
I'm
everybody
not.
here.
Yeah,
I don't wanna
I'm
get
not
jumped,
rooting
but
for that.
Should be
you
okay.
gotta use what you got to get what you want.
No, you
sometimes.
don't.
No,
Use your brain.
no, you gotta stand for something.
Stand for
Yeah,
something.
stand
You'll
for-
fall for
and-
anything.
Yes.
Or fall in somebody's bed and never record it.
Exactly, and invest in your
getting
mind.
real in
Invest
here.
in your mind,
Yeah.
and be something for people to look up to.
Yes, Revenge Body with Khloe
Yes,
Kardashian comes on
exactly.
at 9 o'clock
Speaking of which,
on
yes,
Sunday nights.
Yes.
And then we also have Glam Masters, which comes out, Glam Masters and Tyler the Medium, which comes out February 28th.
yes,
The last day of February.
Yes, the last day of February.
Yes.
We also have some other shows that we're working on now. We're working.
And right now, I'm working on the Make Me Over event. I'm going to have a casting call March 4th at Pink Elephant. We're going to be giving 10 to 20 women makeovers. We're going to give them head to toe. Hair, makeup, and clothes. We have Ashley Stewart as one of our sponsors and Catherine. So guys, look out for that. Come to the casting call and tell us why you
That's
deserve
fabulous.
a makeover. We want to make you feel pretty.
So, Charisma, for any of our fashion designers or hair and makeup people listening or watching, if they want to get involved in your makeover event,
Yes.
how can they reach you?
They can reach me on Instagram at @that_Barbie. Also, you can email me. My email link is in the bio on Instagram. And right there, we can contact each other, set up a meeting. We're definitely looking for sponsors. And if you want publicity and things like that, definitely link up with me.
Fabulous. Now, what are some of the things, again, this is something we can talk about all day, but what are some of the things that you feel that really need to change in the fashion industry, where it can be more inclusive and empowering?
Well, I'll say this. For me, there's a lot of things with a lot of people, other people's platforms that I feel like they need to change, but I always say that's none of my business because
Right.
I feel like it's better to build your own platform than to ever want to be a part of someone else's.
Yes.
So I'm the
Yes.
one that's always saying, if you don't like,
That was heavy.
yeah, it's
That was
very heavy. And I need when I'm
Yes.
talking heavy.
I
shit,
Yes.
think you
about
gonna
it.
get it.
We're
So
all
listen.
talking heavy this morning.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of us want to be a part of the problem, but we don't like being a part of the solution. And being a part of the solution means create it yourself.
Right.
Like I could have complained about, I'm not getting jobs in the publication industry. I can't spell. Ain't nobody hiring me to be but I created my own platform.
You have to
and
create
did it
your own
myself.
lane.
And
Yeah.
everybody's not an entrepreneur. So sometimes you do have to find those people in the community that are moving and shaking and doing the same things that you want to do. And it's not always about getting with the people that reject you because they are going to do whatever they want to do and they'll come around when they come around. And then we do have to support initiatives like yours that say, you know what, I see a problem with this and we need to create a law to help it.
Right.
And you need to team up with those people. And still knock on those doors with the people that say no, because out of 80 million no's, you'll get one yes.
Yeah.
And that one yes
It
can change your
just
life.
matters who
Exactly.
says yes,
Yes.
and what you do with that yes.
So
Yeah.
just keep going.